I will start this video with a bold statement. I truly believe that in order to scale an ad account, your ad creative is 10x more important than your audience that you are targeting. I believe that if you choose to follow the 80-20 rule, that is going to be the best choice you can make. Spend 80% of your time outside of the ad account coming up with new ad creatives and 20% of your time in the ads manager. And what I am going to show you in this video is how to spend efficiently those 80% of your time creating compelling ads. More specifically, I'm gonna talk about user-generated content. First, we have to understand what are the basics of user-generated content. What is in general this UGC? Because otherwise we will fall into that category with a lot of brands that they are using this type of content, but they are not getting the results that they want. Essentially, UGC is a piece of content that is created by a user, not by the brand, but by an influencer or a customer, showcasing the product and talking about their experience using your service or product. From the first impression, it looks like we don't have to involve in this because the user is creating the content, not us. But actually, as a business owner or as an advertiser, you have to guide that person who is creating that content, because otherwise it's not gonna work. You have to give them some kind of blueprint so they can follow through. I'm not saying to create a word-by-word script, just give them some kind of directions so they can go through and they can literally emphasize the uniqueness of your product. If you don't do that, you'll observe, especially from your customers who are not so comfortable in front of a camera, those videos will not be so great made. All the most important things from a video, like the hook, the retention, will be so low because the quality of that UGC is just not at that level. That's why I'm gonna show you 3 blueprints with 3 examples for each one so you can follow and you can use for your brand. The first blueprint is going to follow these following frames. We'll have 4 scenes, and in fact for each blueprint we're going to have 4 frames. The first one will start by introducing the product, and in fact all these videos should be very simple made. Don't complicate it because your customers will simply not understand. Sometimes we make these common mistakes, and I'm gonna be upfront and direct. I make these mistakes too. We use these terms in our industry that we assume that our customer understands as well, when in fact they simply don't understand that. So first we'll start with introducing the product. We'll tell them what is this product about. The second frame is going to be the use case, where this product can be used for. Then afterwards we will tell them what are your unique selling advantages or unique selling propositions, and we will end by having a call to action or a logo. And I'm gonna show you an example right here. So I prepared that in advance.
Greens for the past 7 months. It's basically a green supplement.
So as you saw in the first 3 seconds, this person just showcased the product. Like literally she showed us the product and she told us what is the name of that product.
Every morning, regardless of what I'm doing, whether I'm climbing or running errands or just working.
Now, as you can see, she is telling us where she's using this product. So climbing, running errands, working at my computer.
I just take a tablet of this and I pop it on.
Now this is very powerful because she's also telling us how to use this, and as you can see, she's telling us that it's very simple to use, which is just ideal for our customer.
I drink that throughout the day. It tastes really good and it makes me just want to drink.
So here are some unique selling propositions, like it tastes super good.
And I get my greens in. So there's no chopping, there's no prepping, there's no...
All these are unique selling advantages.
It's just organic premium green.
And at the end, as you can see, we have in this example the logo. And the logo is powerful to use because it builds also brand awareness. So when your logo is popping up on your customers' feed and stories, you know, some people will convert from the first touch point, but others need like multiple touch points until they feel comfortable and they feel confident that your business is professional, is legit, and eventually they will trust you and they will take action. And when you're consistent with your logo, meaning you're using for prospecting and for retargeting campaigns, you are building that brand awareness on a scale. Now let's move forward and let me show you the second blueprint. So right here, we will change a little bit of the frames, and the first scene, we will start with a pain point. So instead of introducing the product in the first 3-5 seconds, we want to tell them a pain point that your customer has. That's why the customer search is so important. If you don't know who is your customer, what are their pain points, what are their concerns, then you will simply not be able to use a powerful pain point. And this is working so well because it is a great hook. Now, what is a hook? The hook, in simple terms, means that it's something that is grabbing people's attention. It involves some actions that stops a person from scrolling or from swiping through stories. And then after telling the pain point, you introduce the product. And here you tell them the solution to that problem. So you relate your product as a gap between their pain point and where they want to be. And then you tell them literally how their life will look like after using the product. And then you end again with a call to action. If this is extremely compelling, if you are showing this ad to the right audience, when a person has a bleeding neck, like they have a huge problem now, and you are introducing your product with a solution, with a compelling solution, and you put some track record with some social proof, well, in their mind, it's a no-brainer to take action. And the coolest thing is that when you are showing this ad to an audience who has this pain for a long period of time and they can't find a solution, at that time you can charge much higher price. Imagine you are in the desert and you haven't drunk water for a few days and you're thirsty, and someone is offering you a bottle of water for $100 and you have $100 in your pocket. Are you gonna give that money for that? Well, you bet. That is literally the power of this type of ad. So let me show you an example for this particular blueprint.
Something that I use every day for my daily lifestyle because I'm on the go. I don't have time to prep food. I don't have time to really try to eat healthy. And the best way.
So as you can see, this particular person is saying to us, he doesn't have time to eat healthy. Now what I would change here a little bit is actually to start this pain point a little bit faster because we have a short attention span.
I don't have time to prep food. I don't have time to really try to eat healthy. And the best way for me to get that nutrition and those vitamins is greens. I love this stuff. Inside these tablets are a lot of things that I don't go to the store and I use, but I know that I'm
So now he's presenting this product.
getting nutrition because it's inside these tablets. And inside these tablets there are spinach,
and the beauty is that you get all the vitamins using just one single product. You don't need to have like multiple things to carry and to take them. So here also the convenience plays a huge role.
aloe vera, wheatgrass, kale, blue-green algae.
So here he's telling us some of the USPs, which maybe we can use that. For this type of ad, I would actually skip this.
Spirulina, chlorella, and barley grass. Now, how many people can actually say that they go to the store and look for those specific things? I feel energetic, I feel immune, I feel cleansed.
And here at the end, he's telling us how he's feeling after using this product, which is extremely compelling and powerful. Now, let me show you the last and the third blueprint. So in this case, what we are going to start with is, instead of a pain point, we'll start with a customer's wish. This is again a powerful hook because we literally tell them that by using this product, you get a huge benefit, something that they've been looking for a long period of time. It's important to keep the hook short as our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. After the first scene, we are introducing the product. Then the third scene, actually you can play around. You can have how to use the product or some of the unique selling advantages. And we will end by telling them a call to action. So let me show you an example again. Again, in this case, it's from beauty brand. So let's take a look. So the benefit, the customer wish is the secret to anti-aging. Now for this marketplace, who doesn't want, who doesn't want to look young for their entire life? Everyone wants that. So that's why it looks like a magic pill. And in marketing, the things that are easy, fast, people are very interested to all those type of kind of magic things. And it's also important for our marketplace now, the convenience, because we have so much noise on the marketplace, and now people can have a lot of choices when it comes to buying some kind of products and services. And what they are saying is that your desire can be achieved with one small capsule. So you don't need to go to medicals kind of services or therapies. You can get all those things in one small capsule. Yeah, and here now she's talking about some of the benefits, some of the unique selling propositions, which is something that in front of the customers it perceives as thing that has more value. So at the end she is saying that this is a game changer. Now this is something that I've seen quite often, and probably it's working quite well because people are seeing that, you know, once they are using this product, they will get at that point where they wished to be for a long period of time. And as usual, we finish with a call to action. So here they also incorporate an offer, take 15% off for your first order, which is quite powerful. And of course, for a good chunk of audience, they are looking for offers and they are price sensitive. So this is going to be that final kind of touch so they can start taking action. What I would also add to this type of content is captions, because some people, they are scrolling with no sound. So it's extremely important to use captions because that is going to grab people's attention, especially when you have hook with a pain point with a customer switch. If we're talking about the text overlay, do not make the mistake of using fancy text fonts for the UGC, because this is more a raw type of content. This should look native to the platform, but don't take this out as the context. If you're using high quality videos or images, in that case, you can use your branded fonts. And also it's important that you use the same spot for your text overlay. Sometimes I see these ads where the text overlay is kind of moving from the bottom to the top throughout the video, which that is going to be kind of a retention killer. Usually people will focus only on the reading the text overlay and they will not look at your products. So make sure that you use the same spot for your text overlay so people can also focus on your product. So as you can see, what we're doing here is completely different from the majority of advertisers are doing on Facebook. And when everyone is trying to find out that magic interest, because they've seen probably multiple ads and they are trying to find out that magic pills, in the meantime, I'm teaching you things that really matter. This channel is going to be mainly focused on marketing principles, on ad creatives, on ad copies, and less on the technical stuff. Because technical things are getting easier and easier. Things like creating a campaign, turning on an ad, those will be even easier as we move forward. Things that are hard and not so many people are willing to do are coming up with a great ad creative strategy, being able to communicate the true value of your product. These are the things that I'm going to teach you on this channel. That's why if you're truly committed as a business owner or as a digital marketer, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell, as I'm uploading every other day a new video. And also comment below what are your struggles and what are your concerns when it comes to marketing and advertising. And if I see that is a good question, I might take that and I can create a video on that. For now, that's it, and I will talk to you in my next video.